Last one for the evening. We have Jessie J, who released her album on the 28th of November, called Don't Tease Me with a Good Time. I have already reacted to a couple of those secrets, including, I said secrets because I saw I meant singles, including No Secrets. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Living My Best Life. uh H.A.P.P.Y. And I think that's it. Let me just make sure. Did I react to any other ones? Oh, maybe Believe in Magic. Believe in Magic I did listen to. Whoops. That's not what I meant to click. Um I did Believe in Magic, Believe in Magic, Believe in Magic. Oh no, it's not part of the album. Interesting. Okay. Well, it is time to start the project. I am finally listening to it. It's been time. It's been time. Let's go. Feel on me. I feel it. Oh, wow, I'm struggling. Okay, this is gonna be great. Let's start the project. I'm gonna stop talking.
From my eyes after hear this in the darkness. So turn off all the lights, can't be sorry for my joy. I can no longer disguise all the pain that comes with growing. I had to surrender to the silence in the noise. You couldn't hear me, and I couldn't feel you. So hard to listen when we both won't take the blame. It gets so toxic, like I'm out what I won't eat. Complain I get burned, but I stayed so close to the flame. It was okay when I could feel it on me. Feel it on me, feel it on me.
Okay.
It ain't okay if you can feel it on me. Feel it on me, feel it on me. I'm holding on so tight, will you let it go tomorrow? Let it go, baby. Always been the type to sink in my control.
She sounds like a classic Aries. This does remind me of her latest projects that she's been releasing more of the R&B inspired, soulful, with runs and whatnot.
So hard to listen when we both won't take the blame. It gets so toxic, like I'm out what I won't need. Complain I get burned, but I stayed so close to the flame. It was okay when I could feel it on me. Feel it on me, feel it on me. But it ain't okay if you can feel it on me. Feel it on me, feel it on me. Ain't okay, ain't okay. Feel it on me. Ain't okay, ain't okay. Ain't okay, ain't okay.
Interesting. I'm really, because I saw your message unknown. I'm trying to understand really what is being felt, and it feels like kind of like the absence, yeah, the absence of desire, or like I feel like in a relationship when you need a little bit of a break or like some distance just to resource re-energize, and it's like if I know about it and you're oblivious to it and I just need the time that I take the time that I need, that's okay, right? But if you feel it on me that I'm going through that and you're able to perceive it and it's that bad, then that's not okay. And I feel that's what the the whole thing is. That's what it is. It's just like, especially when I look at the line, complain I get burned, but I stand so close to the flame, right? It's like that toxicity. Like I'll be toxic to myself, but if you can perceive that I'm being toxic and you feel it that way, ooh, maybe that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. But it is definitely a strong R&B start to the album, but it's very reminiscent of like Rose and um I think Rose was her project that she did. Um and I feel like we're gonna change up relatively quickly, but this is nice for like the people who've known her in the later phases of her career and kept tabs with her. This moves into I Don't Care. And to be fair, No Secrets is kind of an R&B track as well, if I remember correctly. So
No time to waste. Why would I stay? You wait for me. I'm walking away.
okay, so we're talking about a breakup. See, we had the frustration from the previous. I say, okay, I have a timeline now in mind. Got it.
I'm riding with nowhere to go. But baby, I rest my head. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't tell me nothing. Can't fix it with no loving. No, no. See my eyes, they're rolling.
We're gonna start this album with like a dip,
Don't care.
and then we're gonna like leave that and kind of go high.
You
That's
didn't even
what I
fight for
feel.
me.
Ooh.
Had me hanging on a line.
Oh, also I'm expecting a lot of vocals, by the way.
Silence said it all.
And we're off to a great start. Ooh.
Now my time is mine. Open road. Step it out the edge. Yeah.
She's
Riding with nowhere
one of the best, if not like
nowhere to go.
the best vocalist I've ever seen live.
Baby, I rest my
Like
head.
technical vocalists.
You can't sugarcoat it. You can't tell me nothing. Can't fix it with no loving. No, no. See my eyes, they're rolling. Chasing, but I'm going. I don't care. Don't care. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't tell me nothing. Can't fix it with no loving. No, no. See my eyes, they're rolling. Chasing, but I'm going. I don't care.
Ah. That is it. That's really the point of no return. It's like when you've had enough. Like there's no way back. You know, you're done. You're done.
We spend years accommodating those who will never ever be able to understand us. Who spend their
Preach.
time creating a narrative of who we are that's false, so they stay in their power. Projection in its purest form. It's actually who they are. They are the broken. They are the weak. So let's raise a glass to us and to those who are still finding the courage to walk away from the gaslighters, the abusers, the narcissists. Cheers to teaching us what and who we don't need or want to flourish, for trying to steal our joy, but leaving us with lessons that only have made us stronger, only have made us dig deeper, only have taught us how to stand up when we are knocked down. They actually gift us with
Self-worth.
everything they will never have. So cheers to
Yeah.
them.
Lessons. Becoming better.
And if any of you ever think of coming for me again, don't tease me with a good time.
Okay, now I get it. Nice. True Aries energy. My fellow Aries, it's like if you think you're gonna come for me, we're gonna have a fun time together. Don't mess with me. And it's funny because I have a lot of like videos that I've been posting in my reactions when I split up midway about or at the end, Where it's, I do mention like, hey, I'm an Aries, so don't, I can be feisty in the comments if you dare to come at me. So I relate to this quite a bit. But yeah, oh, she was done with that relationship. And I really like the guitar is it makes it so like poetic and poetic justice, you know? That's the vibe I'm getting from this track. I just realized I kind of completely skipped an intro about Jessie J and I's relationship. I've known about Jessie J as an artist since like the price tag days, and I've kept up with her. And I did attend the Roses or the Rose tour back in 2016, 2017, something like that. Where she was like incredible. She was an incredible vocalist. And um I've just kept up with her projects. I feel like she's one of the most technically best singers in the world. I've seen what she did on that singing competition in China. Like I'm very well versed when it comes to Jessie J. Big fan of her music, her voice, her tone. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this because I love her. Um, that monologue took that, I think, to an I know. Ooh, I like that. I agree. I really, really like it. Um, NFL. I don't follow at all. I am not a sports person. So everything that you're saying right now, except for the LA Rams that I do recognize, you're saying they won an OT in overtime. The only thing I'm going to really be interested in is when Benito is performing at the halftime Super Bowl performance. I'm a music person. I love that energy from her. I relate to that as well. And that being said, let's continue with the next track. No Secrets, that I have listened to. But see, this is, I think, was the first single of this era, and it did have that R&B vibe. So like this is a nice little flow that we're getting, and I feel like we're gonna really change and transition over the album into more of like high energy.
I lost my baby, but the show must go on, right?
Right.
No offense, or maybe can I cry for just one night? I'm
Yeah, that transition is hard.
Sometimes I hate it, sometimes it feels nice.
Yeah, the withdrawal. Oh my god, this like makes a lot more sense in the timeline of things.
They either hate me or they love me. So scary being honest. Tell them all, tell them nothing. Keep it real or keep it funny. It ain't for gossip or for money, but I be speaking up for something. Why put it on the internet? Whole life is online, no secrets. How I always get so intimate, keep speaking my mind, no secrets.
You got your heart on your sleeve. You're an Aries. You're transparent. You're direct. You do share.
Whole life is online, in my house hiding, trying to protect my love life. They don't see me when I'm crying. Get back and forth out the door like it's alright. I wanna shout it from the rooftops. I'm a girl, look what I got. People slide in and take shots. Damn, it's a love. Am I addicted to the honey? They find me pretty when it's ugly. They either hate me or they love me. So scary being honest.
It's crazy, like the alignment of this like no secrets idea with her being so outspoken about her cancer diagnostic.
Why put it on the internet? Whole life is online, no secrets. How I always get so intimate, keep speaking my mind, no secrets.
But I'm not like there's a lot of like ad libs in the back. We haven't had a great like major vocal moment yet, but it's cool because it's keeping it chill, very low key, much like her keeping her life low key for the media or from the media. Very reflective of that energy, very intimate, very Those those are the thoughts that I have in my brain, you know. Processing, reflective. We don't have that big lash out, right? We don't have that big like dramatic moment yet, which makes a lot of sense conceptually speaking. But now that brings us into, if I save you, save who? Please save yourself. That's what I'm saying.
I've been here since day one, wanting you to win while clipping your wings, still lifting you up. Boundaries have come and gone.
Ooh.
My empathy was strong. I was in the wrong by doing too much. I've been holding your hand.
Savior complex.
I understand.
Fellow Aries. Jesus, we relate. Jessie J and I have to sit down and have coffee together. We relate a bit too much. Hey!
Do you know what to do now, right now? Know how I got you. Do you know what to do?
Ooh!
Hiding the lost and found. Cause you gotta see what you could be without playing the clown. It's never a laughing game. Sorry I cared in the way. Had too much to say. Guess the joke is on me.
Well, I don't go that far. Maybe being a little hard with yourself, I would say.
If I save you, I save you.
That's true.
Life we all gotta drown. And how to bloom from the ground. We're both keeping you down. If I save you, I save you. Do you, can you, will you?
I wonder who's she singing about? Like, who's the subject of the conversation?
Know how I got you. Do you know what to
But it's true, because like there's an expression that says you can I think it's a French expression, you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink, right? So you can open up the doors and you try to make the best to help the person, but if they don't want to help themselves, you can't do it for them. And they got to learn their own lessons, and sometimes getting burned is the best way to learn your lesson.
save you? Life we all gotta drown. Know how to bloom from the ground. Both keeping us down. If I save you.
Okay. Then we get into an believe in magic. Oh, believe in magic. There it is. I think it's because I saw the joy interlude part and I didn't associate it as the same track, but we have believe in magic attached with a interlude. Got it. Okay.
Tapped out, run my eyes in the morning. Tired of the detox, tired of the talking. I get up, I show up day after day. Let's make love and listen to Sade. Sade, yeah.
I still have a hard time with the rhythm of this one. Like, I would need to hear a clicker to just feel the rhythm.
Listen to Sade. Stop reading me between the lines. No, there ain't no other guys. I'm just too grown to compromise. I want goosebumps and butterflies. See the sun is on the rise, and today is our surprise.
So I think this is the point in the album where we're gonna have a switch up. We're really gonna change into more of the good time aspect of the album after.
All the little things that fix a broken heart. Open your eyes and you'll see what can happen. Gotta believe in the magic, yeah.
The magic of life. Savoring the little moments of life.
You imagine if you believe in the magic. You're confused, going round in circles. Don't be offensive, be controversial. Get up, stand up, say what you mean. Make it X-rated, don't keep it clean.
Very much with the whole transparency
Don't
aspect.
keep it clean. Stop reading me between the lines. No, there
Yeah.
Goosebumps and butterflies. See the sun is on the rise. And today is our surprise. Oh, yeah. It's ours for the taking. If I get today, wanna know that I made it. So don't waste me, yeah. See all the little things to fix a broken heart. All the little things. Open your eyes and you'll see what can happen. Gotta believe in the magic. In the magic. It could be real, but the life you imagine if you believe in the magic. Oh, yeah. Gotta.
And now we head into the interlude.
Gotta believe in magic.
Well, I mean, after this part.
Gotta just believe.
I'm a little surprised that it wasn't made as a separate track altogether and stitched as one thing.
The world is heavy on your shoulders. I hear you cry yourself to sleep. I know it's scary getting older. The lonely makes it hard to breathe. You let your tears fall in the water. Wash them away so I don't see.
I don't know if she's talking to herself or somebody that she knows.
I didn't write this song for me.
That is so funny.
You are joy.
She literally answered the question that I just asked. And I didn't realize the lyrics were right there.
Open your heart. Yes. You are joy.
Ugh. Her runs are so freaking clean. It's crazy.
You know, this would be a lot more fun if you subscribed and stuck around for more videos. After all, I am stuck in here. I'm just kidding, I'm not. Or am I? I do my best to make sure the most accurate timestamps are available in my video descriptions, so that, you know, you can skip the boring parts and head right for the music instead of me talking.
See, we're getting a bit of a switch up now. We just needed that interlude. Okay, now we're gonna get some different production. I'm excited.
I don't remember a day I haven't thought of your face that my little heart could have made. You slipped away. I know why you came to light up the way. There's no one to blame. You just slipped away.
Okay.
Wish I could have you back so I could talk to you. Never felt so sad, nothing you could do.
Oh, wow.
Comes
Okay.
in waves, like I'm drowning in a love I crave that you gave to me. And I hate how much I miss the future that we never made. I'm holding on to hope. Everywhere I go, comes in waves.
Interesting.
Anytime you come to me, I'll make a place for you to stay.
I think she's like,
Comes in waves, yeah.
this portion of the album is gonna be like fully embracing the negative and the positive feelings and just like living the moment instead of always being in your head and reflective about it.
You're just on your own.
And that is the magic of life. It's truly living the highs and the lows and really embracing it fully. And not being ashamed of the feelings that you have, even though they sound maybe remorseful or it's like they want to revert to a way that it was before.
Like I'm drowning in a love I crave that you gave to me. And I hate how much I miss the that the plans I made, they were never set. I promise you this,
Oh.
I won't forget the time we spent. You were heaven sent to me. The love I felt for you would overflow, but I didn't know you would come and go. And now you're flying high in my sky.
Oh, is that about somebody who passed away? Did she have like a partner who passed? Or maybe it's like family. Hold on. Let me see. I'm doing a bit of research to see if I can like bring out oh, it's about a miscarriage. Got it. I just found an article from November that says that she broke down in tears while performing her song, and the title of the article is Jessie J breaks down while singing about a 2021 miscarriage. Ah, that checks out. Okay. But still very much works with what I said before of like, part of this album is going to be embracing life as it fully is, not necessarily hiding or dismissing the low parts or the parts that aren't as comfortable, but truly saying, hey, the highs and the lows are part of what makes you need to have the lows to have the highs to be able to compare. So it'll be part of one, you know? And then, yeah, I can only assume that that comes in waves of like, wow, like the pain of what could have been. Love is one thing, but like, what could have been if a child was born? That's something I haven't experienced yet, and I can definitely not relate to, but I can only imagine. Yeah. Okay. That brings us to the next one. I'll never know why.
I never walked inside your shoes. I won't pretend what life was like for you.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to restart that. The lyrics didn't update properly. Or no, they're actually wrong. Never mind. Let me pull up some other lyrics from
I never walked inside your shoes. I won't pretend what life was like for you. You always kept me close and safe. I wish I could have done the same for you.
Oh.
I wanna tell you everything. I love you and I mean it. But when you left, I lost my peace of mind. How could you say goodbye without saying goodbye?
Whoa. Okay.
How did I stop and notice you were lost and hopeless, and we still ran out of time?
Ouch.
I know you must have had your reasons to leave us all behind. I'll never know why.
This sounds like somebody
You know me
who
better than they did. You always took the worst of it alone.
chose to end their life.
You sacrificed so much, and
Yeah.
a heart of gold, but such a tortured soul.
And they said goodbye without saying goodbye, as in like they said goodbye to life without saying goodbye first to her.
Everything. I love you and I mean it, but when you left, I lost my peace.
Wow, we have a lot of heavy topics in this
How could you
album.
say goodbye without saying goodbye? How did I stop and notice You were lost and hopeless, and we still ran out of time. I know you must have had your reasons to leave us all behind.
I have shivers. Whoa.
I'll
Oh.
never know why.
Oh, that's so painful.
How could you say goodbye without saying goodbye? How did I stop and notice you were lost and hopeless, and we still ran out of time? I just want you to know that you're still loved like you're alive. I wish you knew why.
Oh, not the emotion at the end. Oh, that almost got to me. Oh, okay. So I, as many of, oh, hold on. Sorry, give me a, give me a second there. Um, my own father passed away, as many of you on the channel know, 11 years ago, but I also have one of my best friends whose father passed a couple of years before mine, and the circumstances were wildly different. I personally lost my father to cancer, but I did have the chance to say goodbye, and kind of, it was a short amount of time, but it was a reasonable amount of time to close out that chapter, I guess, and relationship. The difference with somebody taking their own lives um, is massive. My other friend, her father chose uh, to end his own life, and it is crazy how the same type of event in two different circumstances and context can create such a wildly different experience. Like, we understand each other, but also like there's a portion of it that I will never understand because it's the misunderstanding of like it's the never knowing the full story, the full reasoning, the it's like for people who don't live that reality and have never come across those thoughts, it's hard to understand. And it's a lot. It's a lot for others to feel. Um it's kind of, it feels like somebody who just broke up randomly with you from a very long-term relationship and never explained why, but like instead of being mad at them because it was their decision to just leave for a better, I mean, I guess to a certain extent it's very similar, but instead of just like doing it, like the breakup is more selfish of like, hey, I want something better, so I'm gonna hurt you. I have to hurt you in the process. When you're more in the context of this, it's like the pain is so strong on a day-to-day basis, and living has become such a arduous task that it's a relief. Um anyway, all this to say that like it's such a heavy topic, but she really performed it really, really well. Oh, it's, hold on. There's a bit more context. Uh the track was written about Jesse's former bodyguard Dave after he passed in 2018 following suicide. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and that's the whole thing about the sweater. Oh. Wow. Okay. All right. And this brings us now to Sunflower, which I would assume is about her son.
I saw the signs ahead of time. I'm yours, you're mine. Baby, baby, it's hard to find one of a kind. I love you blind. I'm me when I'm with you. It's everything you do. You keep me in my truth. I'm winning when I lose. I'm growing with you, you're my sunflower. I'm growing seconds, minutes, and hours. Ooh, baby, I'm growing with you with my power. Ooh, I'm growing with you.
I love the whole like sunflower
Yellow's the
play on
color
words.
of me and you. When I fall down, I look to you. You are my saving grace. When times get hard, baby, I'm face to face with you. It's everything you do. You keep me in my truth. I'm winning when I lose. I'm growing with you.
Yeah, because her son is winning. And it means a lot to her that her son is winning.
I'm growing with you with my power. I'm growing with you, sunflower. Ooh, sunflower, 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 sunflower.
There, you know, one thing vocally I must say because it's been very well executed. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I was about to say like there's something about like restraint. There's power in restraint. Vocally, of not overdoing it all the time and not like. It's just there's an elegance that comes with it. And this song kind of sounds like you're in the sun. You're just like sunbathing, and it's like heartwarming, warming, just in general, just like comfortable. And now we're at complicated, and I see a list of years.
2010 was the year I didn't know what I was doing. I sang so loud, insecure, but nobody knew.
See, that's what I was saying. Like the restraint, there's power and confidence in the.
Girlfriend. With the press in my face, called it a face. Babe, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know.
2014, Katie told me that they all hate me. That I do too
What?
much. Bang, bang, can't sit at the table.
Too much bang bang. The song. Oh my god, the reference to the track. Wow.
Not everyone rides with you. Ooh, and I'm fine with that. It's been a decade of being complicated. I'm not complaining. It's underrated. I celebrate it. I've had my moments, ups and lowest. I'm okay with being complicated.
Okay, interesting.
Being complicated.
Welcome back. No worries.
2015 got told that I couldn't have children.
Oof.
Took 2016 just for me cause I needed some grieving.
Understandably.
2017 went by cause I wanted 2018 to be mine and be honest. Met a Magic Mike, will that ever be forgotten? Cause everything they write, that's the headline and the topic. But ooh, that's a life for you.
Not the reference to Magic Mike.
Ooh,
That's Channing Tatum when she was dating Channing.
of being complicated. I'm not
No way.
underrated. I celebrate it. I've had my moments, ups and lowest.
And I had forgotten that they dated for a minute.
Being complicated. complicated. I know I mess up sometimes, but no, that doesn't define who I wanna be, who I'm gonna be. I know I mess up sometimes, but no, that doesn't define who I wanna be, who. I'm so complicated, I'm not complaining, it's underrated, I celebrate it.
See, that's what I was saying. We're gonna celebrate the ups and downs,
I'm okay with
the self-acceptance, the maturity of life, of just like being okay with the way that things are and accepting the highs and the lows because they make one together. And that's there you go. There you go. That's life, the human experience.
you are my sunshine.
Wow, the runs.
Oh, yeah. So I'll be your friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, vocals.
Happy,
It's time.
sad, sassy, mad, bougie, angry. Oh yeah, I'm bad. Shady, fast, stacking up this cash. Angry, class, put your hands on mine. We be so
Ow.
moody. We be pushing buttons. Love it when you woo me. Come and give me something. Colorful, colorful.
Okay.
You are my sunshine. Ooh, yeah. So I'll be your rain. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Red, orange, yellow. Oh, making rainbows every day. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Yay.
Crazy, sexy, sexy. Twice for the haters. Chatterbox,
Hey.
shy. Sometimes I cry. Bestie, class. Put your hands on my. We be so moody. We be pushing buttons. Love it when you woo me. Come and give me something.
This is so good for the soul. I love it.
You are my sunshine.
Those runs are incredible.
Ooh, yeah. So
Yeah.
be your rain. Yeah, yeah. Green, pink, purple, yellow. Oh,
I want to hear that live. Oh, maybe did I just sing? Sometimes it comes out accidentally. Whoops. Hopefully it wasn't too off key. Maybe. Anyway, it is good stuff. It is good stuff. Welcome, Explorer, or welcome back, I should say. But yeah, no, great song. It's just one of those that you can like have fun with, and you know, it's like such a great focus on the vocals and the performance because it's such a chill track production wise. But it's chicken noodle soup for the soul. That's like the only way I can really describe it. It just feels good. And the runs are, I mean, they're impeccable. Wow. Okay. Which leads us into Threw It Away.
you said really, really nice to meet you. And welcome to LA. I said,
Okay.
I've been there, bought the t-shirt. You can ride me around any day. Calling me honey, Monday to Sunday. I was your babe. Yeah. I got a naked motivation. I set the keys in a place to blow.
Okay.
Heart out on the table. That's when it got uncomfortable.
Thank you, Unknown.
Monday to Sunday. Oh, you got a new babe. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But
Whoa.
would that karma gonna come one day? 'Cause I gave you my love. I gave you my love. I gave you my love. And you threw it away.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I give you my love. You threw it away. Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't you dare rewrite the story. I'm the beauty, you're the beast. You can take your and go now. Have a good time in these streets.
Okay, damn. She's an Aries. Don't mess with an Aries.
Yeah.
This is a warning, guys. Take it seriously.
One day, 'cause I gave you my love. I gave you my love. I gave you my love. And you threw it away. You threw it away.
Whoa. I'm trying to like. It sounds familiar. I'm trying to figure out the artists that like I've heard sing that type of production before. I've. Whoa. Wow. And she's got such a beautiful like voice crack too. It's almost like Broadway-ish. It almost feels like the 80s type of like rock pop moment. Almost like a Tina Turner, I want to say, but not quite. I'm having a bit of a hard time pinpointing exactly like in what context or what track I've heard this before. But I've definitely like it's nice to hear that sound. I haven't heard a track like that in a minute. The very fast paced, like almost like New York City, walking in the city, like getting stuff done. You know, almost like I want to say like I don't know. It's like at the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But anyway, vocals. Yeah, you're right, Unknown. That has been the thing of this like track. You know, lyrics are kept simple. I mean, they're more like storytelling in the verses and very simple in the choruses. But she delivered, and that would probably be so sick to hear live. I guess we'll see one day if I get the chance to see her. Well, she's coming to Toronto, not Montreal. So I don't think I'll make it, but. That was a nice track. For This Love. See, I think we're progressing through the album. And we're having more and more like higher energy towards the later part of the album. And I have a feeling I'm going to like this one a lot. Whoa, hold on. The kick drum kind of kicked in and... Okay.
Watching you watch me from across the room. Prove to my body
nice bass.
You know what to do. Holding you close in my mind's like a tease. Wishing and hoping you drop to your knees for this love.
It was definitely a quicker pace, yeah. Maybe in 90s. You're gonna okay. Harmonies, I like it.
Playing, pretending this lost happy home. Breaking all curses, how you haunt my soul. Writing love letters, signed sincerely yours. Wishing and hoping you drop to your knees for this love. To my knees for this love. I know I would just go drop to my knees for this love. Drop to my knees for this love.
There's something really soulful about it that's really nice.
I wanna tell everybody a never-ending story. Holding on to every blessing, the gift and the glory.
Maybe I kind of see where you're going with this, but
I wanna tell everybody
We'll refine that. Yeah, no, same. I get it. It's almost like a disco track. With like a little bit of soul in it. It is very British. I feel like we've had a lot of like house music with that type of vocals. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's... What in the Disney is going on? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I really like For This Love. It's kind of a subdued disco track. It's like a chill disco, just like you're vibing. Yeah. Okay, hold on. What's this about? With the strings. What in the detective is going on?
Not someone who said they know somebody. You know, I know, I got it. Many's feet don't quit.
Okay.
The palm tree swaying. Picture perfect, that's the part they're playing. But they ain't laughing up the bills I'm paying. So I stay on my shit.
Okay.
I've been low on the highway, higher than the airplane. Dreams so big, burning hotter than a fireplace. Win some, lose some, they started in my way. Ride them ups and downs.
Exactly.
In California. Ride them ups and downs.
Okay, interesting.
Ride them ups and downs. My skin be thick.
Definitely has like the big band feel to it.
Sun be shining, body on my life from the hills I'm climbing. Ain't no magic tricks. I've been low on the highway, higher than an airplane. Dreams so big, burning hotter than a fireplace. Win some, lose some, at least I did it my way. Ride them ups and downs. In California. Ride them ups and downs in California. Ride them ups and downs in California.
Okay. We are having major like string drama moments in this one.
California. Ride them ups and downs in California.
But this one again has a very strong like Broadway musical element to it. I would actually love to see Jessie J in a musical. Oh. With brass in the back. Wow. But it's very on, like, it's an interesting track in the sense of, like, I wouldn't have pictured, like, something about California on an album, to be fair. Just talking about the entire vibe of the of the place. But it does speak to, like, her achieving the dreams of, like, you know, singers in the UK. Like, once they make it to America, they kind of can say they've made it, you know. They've been successful. It does have some of that theme that I was talking about, like the acceptance of the highs and the lows as part of the whole, as part of the one experience. So it's very much on brand and on theme for the album. And we love a big, like a big band moment. That was fun. And her vocals are, once again, one of the best technical vocalists ever, for sure. Without a doubt. And that brings us into Living My Best Life, which is probably my #1 track from the album, because I really loved it when it came out.
Living my, you ride it till the wheels fall off. It's true. You show me how
And I find it so funny when she like lipped the entire song that one time that they played it, and she was like exaggerating the whole time. And then some people were like, is she lipping for real? Like, is she lip syncing? I was like, yeah, that's kind of pretty obvious.
No looking down as long as I'm here. No more tears. I'm not wasting time for you sad tonight.
The production on the track is so nice and really up my alley.
I love the way I found my happy. You watching me glow and show it off. Ooh, I'm in the mood. No, I'm never letting go of this deep love. You taught me how to turn it around and kiss away the fear. No looking down as long as I'm here. No more tears. I'm not wasting time for you sad tonight.
The back vocals are. I won't do it. Ah, that growl in her vocals? Or not the growl, but like there's this thing with the tone that's like almost on the verge of cracking that she does. I forgot to go. That song is just high tempo, so much fun energy. See, we're really ending the album on a high, which is kind of what I predicted. Also, I kind of knew these two tracks.
Ain't no place to hide. All I got is time. Screaming out a secret.
I am somehow very bothered that the Y doesn't have a period after, like both the title and the lyrics. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, production-wise, great track. I also always still have, from my reaction, like a little bit of beef with like spelling out words like that. It's a personal, it's a me thing.
Kaleidoscopic feeling, wide awake and dreaming, but you already know.
I love the strings and the disco element again. If she did a disco type of album like Kylie Minogue did, she has to do that. She has to do that. That run is crazy. To start low and go high like that. Yeah, it's great funk. Don't worry about it. It's okay. She's an expert vocalist, so it's hard to keep up with her. But yeah, maybe a collab with Bray could be really, really interesting. And then, okay, so second to last track already. We're already almost done with the album. Wow.
H.A.P.P.Y.
Why? See, I got caught again. There you go. Like vocals like this inspire me and make me want to sing. Anyway, the award goes to end of the album.
Ooh, something's changed.
It might be your outlook on life.
Ooh, that I've been waiting for. Ooh, I feel its weight. Ooh, falling to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've been fighting my words, but I'm winning my worth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good to lose. The award goes to you. 'Cause you felt my pain. Then you got in my way.
Wow. Hi, Jenna. Welcome to the stream.
I don't
Thanks for
need
joining.
you, baby.
How are you?
Ooh, that felt good to see.
Oh, that grunt.
See, I've been fighting my words, but I'm winning my worth, yeah.
And that's,
I'm good to
you know,
lose.
the whole thing at the end of the day.
award goes to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Goes to you.
I just got shivers when her voice cracked.
You, baby, oh yeah, it goes to you. True, your ego's bruised. We're through, and I feel it for you.
Wow.
Truth, I dare to breathe. Not for you, but for me.
Oh, come on.
See, I've been
Come on.
hurt, but I'm winning my worth, yeah. I'm good to lose. The award goes to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. The
What?
award goes to you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
She's got so much power in her vocals. It's crazy.
It's all you. Yeah.
It's crazy because when you think about it, she started the album a cappella and she finished the last line of the album a cappella. Like her vocals are the main thing here, and with Jessie J will always be, you know, she's such a unique, strong vocalist. I'm trying to find out other adjectives to really describe it, but like she's one of a kind. She's like an untouchable vocalist of like being so technically good and being so in control of her instrument. She can do any style, she can do any song, she can like, you know, face the difficult ones with ease. She's incredible, 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 incredible. And I really had a good time with this album. You know, I wouldn't say that it's my favorite album ever, but there was really a path in the album. Like this, it's one of the albums that is meant to be listened to in order. There was purpose to the tracks. There was the storytelling that came with it. You know, it's the very much full circle. I agree. It's the coming of age of, I believe she's entered her 40s if I'm not mistaken. She was born in 1988, so she will be turning 88, or she's late 30s. Hold on a minute. Um, 88, 98, 2008, 18, 28. Oh yeah, she's 38 at the moment. Where she's going to turn 38 this upcoming March, March, April, because she's an Aries, I know. So anyway, just that coming of age of like, I think close. That's the thing. It's really interesting from the projects that we've reacted to today. I feel like we've had like three different phases of life and a lot of self reflection and introspection. We've had Kelsey Ballerini that really represents like the closing out of the 20s and entering the 30s, where it's all about the self-actualization and kind of developing that frontal cortex and becoming self-aware. We also have this like very early 20s, even before 20, with Somber, that's much more about like just living on impulse and living the emotions and acting on emotion. But now we've kind of hit that like ending of the 30s, entering the 40s of like the experience of life and learning to accept things as they are, and just like recognizing your self-worth and being okay with things that don't align with you, and closing the door on that to be able to focus your energy on things that actually bring you substance and value in your life. Wow, I just put that out like very improvised. One shot. I need to take a breath. But it was a great project, and like she really honed in on the R&B side of her music with Rose, and I'm happy that it didn't die out. I mean, it would have been something, it could have been a whole pop project. We would have had fun and whatever, but having the soul that she's able to deliver in music, it was nice for her to not abandon completely the whole R&B side. And I just had a great time listening to her vocals, listening to reading the lyrics, learning what it was, the little play on words and the little references that we had at some point as well. The whole like in Complicated, for example, um, the the whole like first act, I would say, of the album being very, very self-reflective and kind of soul searching, and the thought process, and the rest of it being more like emotional and being more like accepting. I really had a great time. It was a really, really good album. Um, and yeah, don't tease me with a good time. Said like a true Aries, as like a trigger, as a how do we call it, like not a prompt, but like trying to taunt, as a taunt. That's what it is. Um, yeah. I mean, she's honestly, and I think I'm gonna wrap up with this. She's one of the artists in my world that I would die to sit down and have a chat with, and just like have coffee and talk about life and talk about artistry and talk about um, everything and anything. Have the emotional moments, have the funny moments. I know she's a freaking comedian. That woman, she's so funny. Um, yeah, and she's one of those like I feel like some sort of like soulful connection to like some artists like that. Like some artists are incredible talented, and I wish I could sit down just to learn about their ways. But I feel like Jessie J is one of those artists that I've connected with, that I feel like it's a more like a soulful connection of like I wish I got to know her, but I also feel like I know her a little bit. And it's not just the astrology thing, I promise. But anyway, all this to say that I really, for somebody who said don't tease me with a good time, I sure had a good time listening to your music. So I'm just happy that I finally got to it. But I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. This album feels like a love letter to herself. Yes, also a love letter to early blues and soul. Yeah, very much so. I'm very impressed by the different R&B styles and she has in this album. I don't know the names for all the styles, but I did research on black music. It feels like she took those sounds from the different eras, combining them into modern work. Yeah, yeah, it reminds me of the trip that I did to the West Coast last year, and I stopped in Seattle, and there's the Museum of Pop Culture, and there was a whole exhibit on African American music, and specifically blues, soul, um, rock, and R&B. I think it was, if I remember correctly, and how like the no, jazz. Sorry, not rock, jazz, and how the richness in the culture of African American people really contributed to the building of those sounds, and well, not just contributed, but like they built the sounds. And yeah, it's out of labor and hardship of life comes art, and it's an outlet, right? Music is an outlet to release those feelings and those sometimes overwhelming feelings, and they've left a legacy that is not quantifiable, really. I'm going to be replaying this shit out of this album and working on trying to replicate her. You and me both. We're definitely gonna have a hard time replicating her vocals. Um, they're fun exercises to do, though. Not gonna lie, but yeah, that was fun. Don't tease me with a good time. Well, I certainly did have one. And thank you, Jessie J, for this little project. I say little, but it's a 16 track, 49 album. Like it's an album. And I really, really enjoyed it.
Huh. You're still here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. I guess you're really, really patient. Or weird. I don't know which one I prefer. Anyway. Enjoy. Be careful what you say in the comments. I'm known to be a little feisty over there. After all, I am an Aries. You've been warned. Wow, I had such a great time reacting to this project. At least, I certainly hope I did. I wouldn't know. Remember, you can view my song ranking as well as the score I assigned to this project below in the pinned comment. And yeah, feel free to let me know how wrong I am. Just don't put a hex on my bloodline, please. You can't see it, but I am most definitely wearing pants. I just choose never to get up during my videos.